under your command, considering that this was in total breach of several acts and laws of the country, to include investigation, action taken to this end, and whether anybody has been prosecuted, arrested, or charged. So back to you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable members, let me start by stating that what happened on that day is barbaric. It's unacceptable. It is criminal, to say the least. And that should never, ever happen again in our country. Never. Honorable Chair, this happened while I was in Nigeria on an official assignment. And immediately when I got that information, I did direct the Director Criminal Investigations to immediately commence investigations on that matter. It's a matter of urgency. But that happened. So by the time I returned here, a lot had actually taken place after those instructions were given. Honorable Chair and honorable members, today, this Monday, if it were not for this matter, myself and the DCI, we were supposed to head to Samburu County to oversee matters affecting security in that county. Mr. Masegeri, the DIG responsible for the Administration Police Service, was supposed to go with the Commandant GSU, visit the counties of Isiolo and Marsabit, where we have an ongoing operation, a very, very critical operation, that is assisting us a lot in terms of pushing away the Oromo Liberation Army remnants who have been in those areas for some time, and they have been involved in a lot of criminal activities, including the contrabands, including trafficking, in human trafficking. They have been involved in narcotic drugs in that area. They have actually been involved in illicit arms and ammunition. So that's the reason why we have mounted a very specialized operation in that area. And that is what I wanted Mr. Masegeri, together with Commandant GSU, to go and review the progress that we have done. But because of the happenings, here we are today. Honorable Chair and honorable members, I will give an overview of those issues. And then for question number 1 and question number 2, the DCI will be able now to come in and answer on them. Then I will be able to pick on question number 3 and question number 4. And among it stars here, the two DIGs can also come in if there is a matter that they can be able to come into. So in response to the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security to appraise the committee regarding police action on the recent illegal dumping of garbage at Stima Plaza, an overview of the incident. The National Police Service indeed received information on February 24th, 2025 at approximately 0800 hours. Nairobi County enforcement officers, drivers...
Just clarify that one, which date or which time?
0800 hours. That's in the morning, on 24th.
24th is Tuesday or Wednesday?
That one was...
Just go on, 24th, eh?
On 24th of February.
Okay.
The Nairobi County enforcement officers, drivers, the revenue clerks, and other staff, without any justifiable cause, garbage at the gate of Stima Plaza, which hosts KPLC offices and other commercial tenants, cramped several Kenya Power and Lighting Company motor vehicles, and blocked the entry and the exit points using 5 Nairobi County government garbage collection lorries. And as a result, the KPLC customers were unable to access services at the company's headquarters in Igara. During the incident, 2 KPLC staff members, Barbara Wachira and David Mauti Kiarago, were arrested by the Nairobi County enforcement officers and later released without being preferred for any charge under the Nairobi County bylaws. Additionally, it was reported by David Mauti Kiarago that he was robbed of 3,000 Kenya shillings at a Cycle 5 wristwatch, valued at 15,000 shillings. The incident occurred, as I have said earlier, while I was out of the country, but I was able to give instructions. I immediately directed the Director of Criminal Investigation, the DCI, to promptly initiate investigations with the objective of prosecuting any individual found culpable of any offences related to the matter. I therefore wish to submit the following responses to the questions raised by the committee. Chair, honorable members, as I have indicated there earlier, for question number 1 and question number 2, I would wish to call upon now the DCI to come in and deal with them, if it is acceptable, Chair.
Thank you very much, Chair. As indicated by my Inspector General, I will confine myself to question number 1 and question number 2, Honorable Chair. As regards to question number 1, it is true that the incident was officially reported at Paglas Police Station by 3 KPLC officials, named Honorable Chair, Anthony Jaka Muganda, Ms. Barbara Wachira, and Mr. David Mauti Kiriago. We were able to reduce their complaints into writing under 4 separate police entries, Honorable Chair, 3 of which were documented on 24th of February 2025, while the 4th entry was recorded on 25th of February 2025. The first one was OB number 37 of 24 February 2025, and the nature of the complaint was robbery with violence. The complainant being Barbara Wachira, who reported, Honorable Chair, that at the time of the incident, her iPhone 12 mobile phone was stolen, and she was also forced to pay shillings 2,000 for its return. The second OB entry was OB 54 of 24/2 of 29. The nature of the complaint again being robbery with violence, and one David Mauti Kariego was a complainant, where he reported to the police that he was robbed shillings 3,000, a Cycle 5 wristwatch that was valued at 15,000, and an executive pen valued at shillings 500. OB number 70 of 24/2/2025. This was a general report of the incident at KPLC headquarters, including the police responses. OB number 20 of 25/2/2025. The nature of the complaint was illegal dumping of garbage, unauthorized towing of vehicles, and obstruction of entry and exit points at KPLC offices. So what were the specific enforcement actions being considered against the individuals found responsible for the illegal dumping, Honorable Chair? We conducted investigations, Honorable Chair, and on February 25th, 2025, we were able to arrest the following persons. One, Augustine Otieno Osore, who was a driver. Moses Gitari Kanywa, who was a driver. And Alice Okare Achami, the machine driver. I would like to point out, Honorable Chair, that by the time this matter was being raised on the floor of the House.
So just for clarity, there's 3 employees of the county government.
Correct, Your Honor.
And the people who are involved.
Correct.
Okay.
And I was saying, by the time this matter was being raised at the floor of the House, these 3 Nairobi Council employees were already in custody. Generally, the offenses we are looking at, Honorable Chair, was sabotage, robbery with violence, illegal waste disposal, and obstruction, contrary to Section 53 of the Traffic Act, amongst others. This particular case file, Honorable Chair, was forwarded to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution on February 27, 2025 for operation. And in the meanwhile, we released the suspects on police bond to be appearing as we wait for final directions from the ODPP. Honorable Chair, the 3 officials were low-level junior officers, and we still believe that they must have received orders from somebody in the hierarchy of the council. As a result, Honorable Chair, we summoned the following and recorded their statements, and we are treating them as key suspects in this matter. One being William Kangogo, who is the head of enforcement. Eva Wariuki, she is the Chief Officer, Security and Compliance. James